This video aims to provide a quick overview on the different and most relevant visas that you might encounter during your stay in the US. For specific immigration questions, please consult your International Student Services Center at your campus or a reputable immigration attorney. The visa process can often be very confusing. The US government issues around 185 types of visas, depending on the reason for the visit to the US. Let us walk you through the most relevant ones for international students. We will cover the F1, CPT, OPT, H1B, L1 visas, and the green card. The F1 visa grants you permission to study in the US. On an F1 visa, you are allowed to work on campus, but not allowed to undertake off-campus employment. To work off-campus, you need additional authorization from the government. There are a few different types of authorizations. One option is the Curricular Practical Training, also known as CPT. The CPT visa is available to full-time students for employment of up to 20 hours a week during the school year, or full-time employment during the summer. Your employment can either be paid or unpaid. Consult your school's International Student Services Office to learn more about CPT or to initiate the process for off-campus employment. The next important work authorization is the Optional Practical Training, commonly known as OPT. The most important distinction between CPT and OPT is that CPT is during the course of your study, whereas OPT is only allowed after completion of your coursework. The maximum allowed length of the OPT is full-time employment for a period of 12 months, which typically commences after graduation. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics students, also called STEM students, are able to work under OPT for a maximum period of 29 months. Employment under OPT can be either paid or unpaid. To work beyond OPT, you need an employment visa. The most common employment visa options are the H1B, L1 visas, or the green card, which is permanent residency to the United States. The H1B visa is the most common visa for international students. After you receive a job offer, to sponsor a H1B visa, the employer starts the application process with the government. Under the H1B, a sponsored candidate can work for 3 years, with an ability to extend for another 3 years. Each year, the US government puts a cap on the total number of H1B visas that it will issue. Whenever there are more applications than the allotted number for the government, the Immigration Services perform an H1B lottery. Please consult your campus International Student Services Office on the H1B cap, as these numbers change from year to year. Once you receive the H1B visa, you can change employers on the same H1B and do not have to go through the lottery process again. The L1 visa is another employment visa. This visa is available only to candidates who work for an employer outside the US for a minimum period of 1 year and are seeking a transfer to the same employer's US office. On an L1 visa, the candidate can work in the US for the same company for an indefinite period, but cannot switch employers. Lastly, there is the green card, which provides permanent residencies to the US. One way to seek a green card is through an employer sponsorship, similar to the H1B visa sponsorship. The process, however, is a bit more cumbersome and time-consuming than the H1B process. There are many other ways of attaining a green card, depending on your nationality and socioeconomic status. It is best to consult a reputable immigration attorney to understand all the options that are available to you.